Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you're new, hi or welcome back to my channel. I'm excited because I'm doing a bit of a first impressions on this really pretty palette by a BYS. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Look how blue it is. If you guys don't know me on Instagram, I love me a good blue eyeshadow palette. I love blues, greens, anything kind of brightly colored I'm drawn to like a magpie. It is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna test what it's like, see if it's any good. It costs $6 from Kmart, so it's a Kmart find. Yeah, I'm very excited. Let's dive on in, shall we? I also wanted to say Happy New Year, Happy Christmas. I didn't really do many videos over the Christmas period, but yeah, this is my first video back and it's for the new year and we're doing blue. So if you're excited, give us a thumbs up and let's get into it. As I said, this is a first impressions. It's a simple plastic packaging with a clear case. No mirror, which I actually prefer. I don't like it when palettes actually have mirrors because they often break and it becomes an issue. So there's 8 shadows. They look absolutely beautiful. What drew me into this palette was the range of depth, and there's no glitter. I'm not usually a big fan of glitter. So I really do like the look of the colors in this. There's a lot of depth and tone. It's quite pretty. And we have some swatches. These are one swipe. A really pretty looking palette. They swatched quite decently. Some felt a little bit powdery, but we'll see how it goes on the eye. That's a matte, that's a matte, that's a matte. And the rest are all satin, all shimmers, which isn't too bad. I'm not complaining about that. I mean, it's only an 8-pan little palette. So I'm gonna take that little blue there. Picks up well. This is a Profusions brush. It's more going to be acting like my transition shade, as it is quite pale. I just wanted to get something on the lid to start blending things out. Not a bad little colour. To help blend, I'm just taking a platinum brush. You can get these from Woolworths. I love them a lot. That shade is blending out. What I am finding a little bit difficult because there's such slim pans, it's getting the brush in, but it is what it is. I'm going to take this minty green on the same Profusion brush and just wipe that original colour off. They do pick up well. Just pat more into the crease. You can definitely see there's a bit of a difference with the tones between the eyes. So far, not bad. These are only sheerer colours though, but good for a transition. Quite pretty shades actually. They've gone on the eye quite nicely, not patchy for a transition. I'm going to take, it's a satin, but I'm going to take that just in my lower crease bit because I do need a bit more depth. I had hoped that was going to stick on a little bit more being a satin. There we go. Very pretty cobalt blue. Very pretty. And I'm just going to take that original mint green and blend around the edges. To blend out further, I'm just taking a BYS powder. This is the full coverage one, and it just helps to clean it up. If you've gone too high in the crease or on the lid, the upper lid, brow bone area. Yeah, it just makes a bit of a difference. So far, I'm actually quite enjoying this palette a lot. It reminds me a bit of Colourpop Blue Moon and the minty one kind of all rolled into one palette, which I think is great because if you can't really get a hold of Colourpop, this is a good alternative so far. I'm going to take this darkest shade just to add a little bit more depth. They go on really nicely and they do actually blend quite well. I like this palette a lot. All the colours have gone on really nicely and not gone patchy. I will clean up underneath there, of course. For the shimmer on the lid, I'm going to take that beautiful teal. They all pick up really well. A really pretty colour, that one. So far, I'm really liking this palette. They've not gone muddy, they've not gone patchy, gone on the eye really well and blended. So colours are still true to colour. I'm going to do the lower lash line. A bit of that blue and that blue. This is another Chi brush. Very nice. And now I've used all the colours. Actually, one more. I need to do this colour, which I'll use for the inner corner. Well, that's pretty. On the brow bone. Okay, I'll do my lashes, my lipstick, finish off the look, and I'll come back to give you my first impressions on this little palette. So this is the look. I'm actually really impressed with this little palette. This is the BYS Blue Clear palette that they brought out recently in one of their newer launches. $6 from Kmart. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, because there's a lot of monochromatic palettes that are very hard to get in Australia, you know, such as the Colourpop ones. I think this one's a really fabulous alternative. They've not gone muddy, they're very, very pigmented, blend out really well and really super pretty shades. If you love blue, you are going to adore this palette. I mean, for $6, you can't go wrong, seriously. It's really good. They swatched well, they applied well, blended well. Quite a pretty look. I love the depth of this palette because it does go from an ombre pretty light to a pretty deep, and it's just a good all-round palette, and I'm going to be excited to pick up some more in this range. It's really cute. BYS is an Australian brand. They're cruelty free and a lot of their products are vegan as well, and they do have a whole series in this little 8-pan range that they have released recently. So is this palette worth it? In my opinion, yes. It's a great little palette. I don't think it's too big, it's not too small. I don't like huge palettes. I find them that they take up a lot of space, and I don't reach for them all the time anyway, but I do like this little idea that BYS has brought out. It's a great little palette, it seems to work really good. I created a decent look out of it, I think, but yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to pick up anything from BYS's new range. And as always, I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.